And we in fact are now shifting our focus to some other breaking developments now coming in. The Congress's working committee in its 7-point resolution in fact has gone on to support Palestine. The resolution states, and I'm quoting from what it says, the CWC expresses its dismay and anguish on the war that has broken out in the Middle East, where over 1,000 people have been killed just in the last 2 days. The CWC reiterates its long-standing support for the rights of the Palestinian people to land, self-government and to live with dignity and respect. It further goes on to say, the CWC calls for an immediate ceasefire and for negotiations to begin on all outstanding issues, including the imperative issues that have given rise to this present conflict. Let's also now bring in our colleague Sherine Elizabeth, who in fact has been keeping a close eye in these developments. Sherine, once you read this statement that has come in as part of that 7-point resolution, it is quite different from the one statement that we'd seen from the Congress yesterday. This, of course, lends its support to the Palestinian. Do we understand why there has been such a shift in the support from yesterday's statement to today?
The first statement that has come from the Congress party was 2 days back, where they had in fact condemned the attack that took place in Israel. They were in fact saying, though they did maintain that when it comes to the entire Palestinian issue, there needs to be negotiation, there needs to be a dialogue, but they did condemn the attack that has taken place. But this, now after 2 days, we are seeing that in their 7-point CWC resolution, the meeting that is in fact met here at the ICC headquarters has in fact said that they expressed the dismay and anguish on the war that has broken out in Middle East, and has been saying that they want to retaliate that its long-standing support for the right of Palestinian people to land, self-government and to live with dignity and respect. Of course, we have to see what really changed in 2 days, because when it comes to UPA 1 and UPA 2, the Congress has always been maintaining a balance between the Israel and Palestinian issue. But today, a U-turn has been taken. Of course, we have to see whether it is keeping the elections in mind, to keeping in mind in one community. We have to see how they defend this, but we are seeing that clearly the BJP is already taking on left stand. We have to see what is going to be their response as far as
Sherine, I just apologize for interrupting. We in fact do want to take in a reaction from the BJP. We have Shehzad Poonawalla of the BJP now joining us. Shehzad, good to have you with us here on CNN News 18. So there are two responses that we have so far as this conflict is concerned. One, as my colleague Sherine was pointing out, came about 24 to 40 hours ago, in which Congress in fact went on to condemn this entire conflict, to the launch or the invasion by Hamas. Cut to the statement that we are seeing today, and I'm quoting from that statement. It says, the CWC reiterates its long-standing support for the rights of the Palestinian people to land, self-government and to live with dignity and respect. How do you see the latest statement that has come in?
It's a very bad audio line. I wonder if you can hear me properly.
I can hear you, Shehzad.
Let me just... Look, the Congress party, unfortunately, has always made domestic vote bank politics its determining foreign policy issues. And therefore, we've seen time and again, just for the sake of a convenient vote bank, the kind of positions the Congress has taken. And even today, Congress leaders, including the leader from Rajasthan or leaders like M.A. Baby from the left, come out and supported terrorism. They have now supported the unprovoked actions of Hamas on the Israeli people. The entire world and the civilized world is calling out the unprovoked terror attacks by Hamas. But you've seen Congress leaders come out and support that. Mr. Baby has come out and supported it. I think that calls for a condemnation that in the name of vote bank politics, sometimes you cover fire to Islamist jihad in Kashmir, sometimes you give a cover fire in Israel, sometimes you give a cover fire to 2611. So that is categorically condemnable. And we've seen Congress over the years, it began relations with Israel to placate a particular vote. I think that is unfortunate.
Okay, Shehzad, I'll just request you to stay on with us because we do want a response from the Congress as well. We do have Rashid Alvi now joining us. So good to have you with us here on CNN News 18. As we were putting out for our viewers, there are two statements that we've seen from the Congress. One extremely different from the other. The other statement that has just come in as part of the CWC resolution, in fact, makes it very clear as far as the Congress's support to Palestine is concerned. Help us understand why the change in the statement as far as the Congress is concerned.
There is no change. India has always supported the cause of Palestinians. It is not any new turn at all. You know, what was the position of Israel before 1948? This is the entire area belongs to Palestinians. How can you say that? And I am observing all channels of the world. Nobody is saying that they are the terrorists. They are using the word Hamas militants. It is only our channels who are blaming them as terrorists. How can you say they are terrorists? Well, on what basis? If they are terrorists, Iran is supporting them, then Iran is also a terrorist. This government, this present government of India, BJP government should specifically come out to say that Iran is also a terrorist country.
Mr. Alvi, just want to understand, I'm sure you must have also seen the news that continues to come in from Israel. So taking hostages, torturing them, killing of innocent civilians, how do you define that then? If that's not terrorism, then what is it?
Civilians are being killed in even this Palestinian areas. This all the area, Israel is also attacking in the civilians areas of the Golden Strip. They are also attacking there. And you know whether civilians and children are not being killed by Russia? Or children are not being killed in Russia? Why you are talking about the children only about Israel? If there is any war, in any war, children are. It is the result of the war.
Okay, but sir, I'll just request you to. Okay, I'll just request you to stay on with us. Shehzad, if you heard the kind of response that came in from Rashid Alvi, he in fact is saying that we're possibly trying to make the entire situation black and white. It's not that simple. People are being killed across the world. You need to have a more nuanced opinion.
Ridhima, I am shocked. It is abominable that this man has used your platform to say Hamas, what it did was not a terrorist act. That he refuses to say that they are terrorists. Hamas is a terrorist group. There is no denying of that. What they have conspired and done over the last 2 days is for everybody in the civilized world to see. And Mr. Rashid Alvi uses the platform of CNN News18 to say, why are you considering about the children of Israel? Children are dying here and there. And this is being allowed on television. And this is the Congress party. I am shocked. It is an abominable statement. The children of Israel, even if they are Jews, they are as much as the children of any other part of the world. How dare he say this about children?
Yeah.
How dare this man with a 7th century barbaric mindset justifies the killing of old people, children and unarmed civilians? How dare he does that on your platform?
Okay.
I call it out with utmost condemnation.
Okay. Shehzad, unfortunately, I will have to leave that conversation there. I'd like to thank Rashid Alvi and Shehzad both for joining us.